Hi, welcome back to Coffee with Candee, where you and I go grab a cup of coffee, which mine is right here, and we sit down and chat and just talk about life in general. It's been a while since I've been here for these little chat sessions. I had taken a hiatus for a little while. My health issues kind of ran me down, and I had to take down some stuff. I just overhauled everything and just decided, well, it's time to restart. I'm feeling better. I'm gaining a sense of purpose back, and it's just getting better and better. And so the only way I want is to go up with good vibes only. And I think that this helps a lot. In learning more, I want to learn more from you guys in life in general. I always kept to myself. I kept this position that I knew what was going on, and I didn't need anybody to teach me, and I'll just read it in a book somewhere, or I'll research it online. I won't ask anybody. But now I've gotten to a point where it's just better if I just ask. Emotionally, a book can't give me emotions. A book can't encourage me in the way that a human being can. So I'm back, and I would really, really appreciate your feedback and your comments and questions and information about various stuff in life in general. I'm originally from St. Louis area. I graduated from high school, then I went to the Army National Guard, was a truck driver. When I got out, I got pregnant. I was a single mom for 8 years. I met my husband in Kansas City, and so my son and I moved to the Kansas City area, and then got married, had 3 more boys, and I'm full of, this home is full of males and testosterone. You boy moms, you can understand what's going on, my ladies. Am I right? Okay? So I have 4 sons, I have a husband, and then I have a male dog. He's a dog from a rescue shelter, and we've had him for 4 years. He'll be 4 in August. So I'm inundated with testosterone. It's everywhere. The toilet seat being up everywhere. Fart jokes, burping, like all of it. It's boy central here, and so it is what it is. But I don't think it's bad. There's no estrogen in this house. And it wasn't for lack of trying. I would have I tried for a girl, but obviously 4 boys, no girls. Like, come on. But it's okay. I'm happy anyway. I love these boys. They're amazing little kids. And anyways, I moved out to Kansas City. I was a nurse, a registered nurse, still a registered nurse. I mainly worked in the hospitals. However, there was one long-term acute care facility that I had a contract with as an agency nurse, but for the most part, I worked in the hospital, mainly cardiac. So I had the telemetry is where I started, which is cardiac monitoring, heart monitoring, and then I worked in the PCU, the CCU, the ICU, and then I worked as an agency nurse, and that was all over the place, med-surg, neuro, renal, GI, like you name it. I did everything in the hospital, I think. And then the last part where I was planting my roots, where I wanted to stay and just retire out and do the rest of my time as being a nurse, because I love being a nurse. I love working with patients and helping patients and watching them go from being hurt and being at like almost their worst, and then growing and seeing them discharged in such a great place in their life. Like, it's a lot better than when they came in. I love seeing that transition. And so anyways, that's what I've loved about nursing, and so I miss it now. My health took a detour with my career, so I no longer am practicing in a hospital. However, I'm still a nurse. It's just that the health declined. I got into this huge kick of eating salad, being healthy, taking vitamins, drinking nothing but water except for a coffee a day. And, because of course I gotta have my coffee. I gotta have my coffee. I can't not have my coffee. But I got to the point where I was just working out and healthier and healthier and getting stronger, and I went to clean eating. It was a plant-based whole foods diet that I was on. It was really good, and I was feeling better, but I still had some pain going on in my back. My hip the pain was getting worse and worse. My ribs, my left foot, it felt like something had broken. I don't know. There's stuff going on all over my body. They didn't know what was going on, but I went to my physician, and then 2 years later, I just went to a different physician because things just kept getting worse and worse. I lost 6 inches in height, and still was being told that I have a UTI and bronchitis, and it's nothing to be worried about. So, I went to a different doctor, and that doctor did some testing and found out I had Fanconi syndrome. And then that Fanconi syndrome, I was researching, the most common cause of Fanconi syndrome is multiple myeloma. Again, I was praying so hard and hoping that it wasn't multiple myeloma, that it was something that was lesser and that could be fixed easily and then move on. No. I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, which is a blood cancer, and I was diagnosed in November of last year, 2018. And since then, I have been going through this treatment plan that my multiple myeloma specialist has been having me go through, and it's gotten so much better. I was at a point where I was like, I'll tell you in the next chat. How about that? In the next chat, I'll talk about all the multiple myeloma stuff, the Fanconi stuff, signs and symptoms, and my experience through it, and cancer in general. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns about multiple myeloma, about cancer in general, if you or somebody you love has been affected by multiple myeloma, please comment below. Let me know your experience. Let me know your experiences, your comments, your questions, your information. Help me to learn some stuff, because I don't know everything. I know some things, but I don't know everything. So I want to know. And things have been coming out in research that has been really helpful, and there's been great strides in the research that's been going on for myeloma in general to get better, have better treatment plans, and to get longer remission times and whatnot. So the International Myeloma Foundation is the research foundation that my doctor does clinical experiences with. So that's for research. And I know there's another one that's the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation for patient information, so that we can learn more. So that's another place. So you can send donations there if you wanted to help out that. However, I will say that I'll get into that with the next chat. So subscribe so that you can have that alarm set for you, so that the next time that I put out that video, I'm going to research and put information into. The next time that comes out, it'll just let you know that, hey, the video has dropped about the cancer, multiple myeloma, and it's another time for us to chat, and you can comment and put your questions on that in there and give me more information so I can learn, and I'm sure other people are going to want to know what's going on in certain things. I'm not the only one that is affected by multiple myeloma, or I'm not the only one that wants to know more. I'm sure there's other people out there that want to know. So, your experiences, let me know in the comments below. And like this video. It'll help. Each time you like, it helps me. And in turn, it helps me to continue to have these chats with you. I love you. I want to talk more. So, enough about that. I want to let you know about the multiple myeloma, but that's my blood cancer. That's the thing that I'm fighting right now. But that's what made me go on this downhill slope of getting to the point where I went from purpose, a sense of usefulness, and an integral part to my son's lives, to my husband's life, to people in my life. I thought that I was like very useful and had purpose, and then went through this time of a debilitating decline where I could barely walk. I was in a wheelchair at a point, and then I'm walking with a walker currently, but I've gotten stronger and stronger. But I used to run, and then getting to the point where I'm not able to do the things. I wasn't able to bend hardly at all. I was barely able to sleep straight. I slept in a recliner for almost a little over a year. And finally I got to a mattress and box spring on the floor, and now I'm in a proper bed. But it was difficult for me to lay straight. So then now I've got to a point where I'm able to sleep in the bed, and I'm able to do things that I once wasn't able to do. And so now I'm becoming more useful again. So I've gone from usefulness to uselessness in my emotional feelings. I'm not saying that I wasn't useful, or I'm not saying that I was useless or pointless, but I deep down felt that I was useless, that there was no point in me being around, and now I'm back being useful again. I have that sense of purpose back. I crochet. That's one of the things that I do that helps me to be useful, that helps me with that sense of purpose. So I crochet blankets, hats, and scarves. I'm not advanced by any means. I'm definitely not an expert by any means, but I make blankets, hats, and scarves, and various family members get those, and friends. I've given away so many hats and scarves. Oh my gosh, lots and lots and lots and lots. But blankets, I've made some for my sister, for my cousin, for my niece, for various different people, and they'll ask me, hey, can you make me a blanket? And I'll say, yeah, sure. Give me the yarn and I will make it for you. So the one that I'm working on now is for my mom, and she gave me a bunch of yarn and said, here, this is what I want. So that's what I'm working on. And the next one, my bonus mom gave me a bag of yarn when I went out to the family reunion in the St. Louis area. She just gave me a bag of yarn and said, here, this is my blanket. Can you make it for me, please? And so I'm doing that. And it's a sense of usefulness, and I really, really appreciate that. And so I'm just finding different areas of my life that I can be useful, that I can have that sense of purpose back, where I thought that my whole identity was in a different area. My identity is not in these things. I can still be me, just doing it a different way. Bible studies, I did those, so I'm trying to help teach different Bible studies, and I did that before, but during the time that my health was so far declined, I felt so small and insignificant, and I felt that I was not useful at all, and that I was not, that I wouldn't be missed. If I was gone, I wouldn't be missed. So at that point, I knew I needed to really work on my emotions and pray about it and just get better at it. And I was constantly seeking God and His Word in the Bible studies. And then the other thing is I liked my Erin Condren planner. It's an Erin Condren Life Planner. I've been using that for the last 6 or 7 years. I love it because I get to write down all my appointments and the different things that I have in my life. And in that, I'm able to journal as well. I leave a little comment each day about what I was feeling, or my health, or what the boys were doing, or anything that was going on. That's what I had used as journaling / keeping track of my appointments. Even this year, in having cancer, you have this huge slew of different doctor's appointments and medications and lab work and treatment days, and it's just a lot to keep up with. So of course, having this Erin Condren Life Planner, having all of those set straight, and it's bigger, it's bulkier, but I'm able to have the appointments on my phone. But again, that doesn't journal anything. Like whenever later on in life, I'm going through my journals. I went through my journals from 5 years ago, and I was reading through the different things that I was going through at that time. And some of the things were, I went on a excursion with the boys in the park, and we found this, and my oldest son fell and scraped his knee, but all he did was laugh at it. He didn't even cry, or something like that. It just, writing that down helps me remember and smile about it and talk to him about it and say, do you remember that? And he just said, yeah, I remember. And he brings up something else. And I know later on in life, I appreciate going back over my journals to think about where I was emotionally and during a certain time. When we have conversations about when my oldest broke his arm, or when my youngest was in the hospital because of RSV and pneumonia. All these different things I go back and remember about, remembering the just different trips or whatever it was. Anyways, I integrate that planner. I have that planner with my journaling and with my appointments, current day appointments, along with my my health plan, my eating plan, knowing what we had for dinner for the last couple of weeks, or also keeping track of my reading plans. I do read the Bible in a year. My Erin Condren life planner literally has my entire life pretty much in it. And I also decorate it. It's very creative. I'm able to take washi tape and stickers and just decorate it nicely and just be creative. It's a creative outlet. So that's what I use mine for. And also these video chats. Creating a sense of usefulness, purpose, these video chats. I want to be useful to you also. So just give me ideas on what to talk about in different chats. Like I said, the next chat, I want to talk about multiple myeloma and cancer. And following that, let me know what you want to know about, what you want to hear about, your experiences with different things. This is a conversation. I just want to know. So, like, comment, subscribe so you know when the next time we chat is. And you can, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Rose Candee, RoseCandee, at Twitter and on Instagram. And me and the fellas, we got you. So, coffee with Candee, have a chat. Don't forget your coffee. Yeah. I'll see you later. Bye.